Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Sheyko and I like to make social studies strange and interesting. Today we'll be hiking Quandary Peak, one of the 14ers in Colorado, and talking about what makes the Rockies just about as interesting as what your friends texting you in class. Let's get hiking.
So Quandary Peak might not be the tallest of the 14ers, but it will have a big old climb. It's only 6 miles, but look at that beautiful view. What do you think, Jacob? Colorado's home to basically almost all the 14ers within the Rocky Mountains. Now, the one that we're doing today is Quandary Peak, and it's one of the smaller ones of the 14, and usually considered one of the easier hikes. Look at that sunrise. Still super pretty. So now as we're going up, I want you thinking about, all right, what does it look like? What type of formations are up here? Also, I want you thinking about what type of vegetation do you see? You know, is it the same as Iowa? No, right? Why might that kind of be the case? Think about it. We're up here, we're up higher, it's colder. A lot of this soil and stuff, it's rocky, right? So a lot of things that would grow in Iowa wouldn't really be possible to be growing here in Colorado. So keep that in mind as we hike up. What kind of things are different? As we're walking up, you guys can see that the trees dwindle as you get higher and higher, much like the hair on the back of my brother's head dwindles as it gets higher and higher, as you can see. Perfect example. Thank you, Adam. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. First one being that it's getting colder and colder as you go higher in elevation. The second one being, as you get higher and higher, there's also less precipitation or moisture, and so the trees cannot survive as you get higher and higher. As you get higher and higher, there's less and less oxygen, which is why I'm breathing heavier and heavier. But with less oxygen, basically, it can't hold the heat. So as you get higher and higher, there's less oxygen, and therefore there's gonna be less heat.
There's 53 peaks that reach 14,000 feet in the Rockies. Now this number kind of adjusts depending on how people measure their elevation. It could go as high as 58 peaks though, all right? And Colorado's home to basically almost all of them. There's 4 regions that make up this range, all right? You have the Canadian Rockies, you have the Northern Rockies, you have the Middle Rockies, and where we're hiking today, we have the Southern Rockies.
Make our way up there. All right, if you remember, we talked about the formation of mountains and how you have 2 tectonic plates. When they hit, one can subduct under the other, making mountains, or maybe if you have 2 continental plates, they will hit and they'll both go up, forming really, really tall mountains like the Himalayas. But the Rockies is somewhat different because what it does, there's no tectonic plates that are colliding next to it. If you look at a map, it'll show that the North American plate, that's where the Rocky Mountains are, right in the middle of it. All right, so what kind of happened there is that you have the Pacific plate and the North American plate. They met. The Pacific plate went under, but basically when it subducted under, it carried under it very shallow, and what it did is broke up parts of the plate right there, and then as it broke up, it pushed rocks of granite up into the air, obviously, reaching really, really high altitudes. One other unique thing about the Rockies, another name for it is the Great Divide. It's called the Great Divide because if you look at it on the map, everything that's west of the Rockies, it basically makes all those rivers flow down to the Pacific. And then if you look at everything east, it can flow out basically to the Atlantic, the Gulf of Mexico. So it's a Great Divide because it divides all this water that's going out, which makes sense if you look at just how high up we are. You're gonna see why this all flows downhill. Might not look steep, but it's gonna kill me. Alright, we're getting up there. It's getting tiring. Remember, like I said, the altitude makes it a bit worse. I'm in shape, but so I got running up a little bit ago. That takes some real shape. But if you look at the incline, you'll see it's no joke. My legs are fire. This hill, whew. This hill, man, it's got me like. Time for another rehab application of Pepsi. So close to the top, I can almost taste it.
The Rockies are the largest mountain range in North America. They stretch over 3,000 miles and they have 100 different ranges that feed into it. They stretch basically from New Mexico all the way up to Canada, and depending on really what ranges you count within it, some even have it going as far as Alaska as well.
We're at the top. So much windier up here, I bet you guys can hear this. Obviously when you get up top, you're exposed to the wind and the elements. It's gorgeous though, right? It's so cold. Actually pretty cool. Left my family behind. Time to run down. Why didn't you guys come with me? On our way down, we're gonna make our way fast. We're gonna hit you with some fast facts. Right, Tasha? Front range, which is this south range, actually rode at 10,000 feet from glaciers. The Rockies have many mines, gold, silver, and zinc. Gold! There's a bunch of different animals in this region. Moose, bear, elk, wolves, Adam, mountain goat, and the little baby. Here you go, buddy. Kinda in our way. Bunch of mountain goat fur.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy coming at you with another vid. I want to ask you to smash that like button and mutilate the subscribe button. It might have been too close, but I might use it still.